What's going on, guys? This is Riggs, and I'm going to tell you guys how you can get into easier lobbies, easier kills, easier chicken dinners. However, there are pros and cons to exploiting this system. So we have a lot to get into. First and foremost, if you guys enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already and you enjoy these types of videos. Comments, questions, or concerns, I already know you guys are going to hammer the comment section. Comments, questions, or concerns, leave those down in the comment section, and the link to all of my socials are down in the description. Make sure you guys check me out. So, how can you get into easier lobbies? I need to put a little disclaimer at the beginning of this video in case you don't make it to the end, because we have a lot to get through. Take everything I say with a grain of salt throughout this video. This system should not be abused. Some people might be doing this and not even knowing exactly how it all even works. You know, why some lobbies are quote unquote hard versus why some lobbies are quote unquote easy or bot lobbies. We're going to break everything down and show you guys how it actually works. And we have to start with the match make ranking, also known as MMR system, that PUBG and many games, especially multiplayer games where you're playing against real players in real time, they use this type of MMR style ranking system in order to put you in with another group of players that are all at similar levels to try to have the most fair games. So, like I said, there are pros and cons to doing this. But long story short, the way it happens is, let's say you're an ace and the other 3 members in your squad are in bronze. That's automatically going to put you in a much easier lobby. You might even notice it from the amount of people that are running around in the actual lobby before you jump into the plane. The lack of tags that you might see floating over people's heads. You can just tell when you're going to be in a sweaty lobby or not. It's not 100% accurate, but you can also sometimes even tell just by the top 5 people in the plane. If you're in a lobby that has a bunch of people running around, they got tags all over, just going insane. They're on all chat, and then you go to the plane, and all 5 people on the plane are already maxed out RPs. You know, a week into the season, versus a lobby that looks kind of dead, just kind of whatever. People running around, not doing much, and then in the plane, you know, they don't, like, one person in the plane has even bought the Royal Pass, and it's you. There's going to be a big difference in that, in between those 2 games. And the way it happens is when you play with somebody who is ranked much lower than you, it brings the weight of the squad down. However, how does it happen? Often it happens when you play with randoms. So you could be playing with a random that's in Crown, say in the Asia server, but if they are playing in your lobby and you're from North America or you're from Europe, in your server, they're only bronze. So that's how that works. Now, like I said, the pros to this is you're going to get into easier lobbies where the kills are going to come easier. You can just tell when you're fighting a squad how accurate they are, if they're lighting you up, if they're going to be pushing, if they're just going to be camping. You can just tell when you're... Pros are, you can often, by doing this, you can get put into easier lobbies where you can get the kills, you can get the chicken dinners. However, one thing you have to understand is with pros, like I just mentioned, there's also a lot of cons to doing this. One of the big cons, as you'll see the gameplay and, you know, as I'm highlighting throughout this video, is the amount of points. Because of the matchmake ranking system, they put when you go into the lobby, there's already a predetermined number attached to you that no one else knows, only the system, where they think you should finish the match. So if you're someone like Sixless and you're ranked number 1 in North America, every single game that he plays, guaranteed the system is going to make it to where he has to get first place in all of his matches in order to get points. There's already a predetermined number on not only his squad versus the other people they play, but specifically him, as an example, he has to get first place. Or in his case, he could lose points. Whereas if you go into a much easier lobby and you're much lower tier, the system is not going to expect you to finish first place, because there's going to be other people in your lobby that could be ranked higher who will have that number already predetermined. So hopefully that makes sense. So one thing I've noticed, and this season, unlike many others here in season 13, is I'm playing pretty much with everybody. Playing with people that are, in the top 10 on the leaderboards, playing with randoms, people that don't speak English, people that speak English better than me. I'm pretty much playing with everybody. People from Discord, people I'm meeting on Instagram, like it's crazy. And that's what kind of encouraged or gave me the idea to make this video. It's something that I keyed up on. So if you're playing with people that are in lower tiers, but you are in a higher tier, and the other 3 people in your squad are, say, bronze or silver or gold, you could have a 10 or 15 kill chicken dinner, say on Erangel, but I'll only get, like, say, plus 15 or plus 16. Versus if I play a sunny weather mode on Sonok and I'm playing with 3 other people that are in Ace, we could finish in 6th or 7th place and still get like a plus 26. So like I said, there are pros and cons to doing this. You need to take everything, like I said, you take everything I say with a grain of salt. When you're playing with people that are at your same level or even higher level than you, not only will you often get more points, not even forgetting the chicken dinner, you get more points, but it comes down to the skill, the excitement. You're not going to get better playing against people that aren't very skilled or people that aren't very good. It's kind of like being the big fish in a little pond scenario. After a while, it just doesn't seem as exciting. You'll go an entire match and only face like one good squad. Whereas playing at a much higher tier, this is also kind of like low tier versus high tier. When you're playing at a higher tier, there's higher skilled players, people that know how to play the game, people who are also ranking that do not want to lose points. And you'll find them in the hot drops. You will find them in through the middle of the matches, people that are going to be, other squads that will be pushing airdrops, pushing flare drops, things like that. The vehicle fights, the sniper fights, it's just a much different feel than when you're playing with other players that are just ranked much lower. Plus, you don't get as many points, so you have to play more games. And this is the big reason, and I see, again, on the socials, I see the screenshots all the time where people will show a picture where they get 4 kills and they finish in, say, 8th place, but they get like a plus 25. And then they'll have a screenshot right next to it where they'll have 12 kills and get the chicken dinner on the same map. Say they're both in Erangel. 12 kills, get the chicken dinner, and they'll have a plus 14. And then they're like, at PUBG, fix your game, it's broken. What it has to do with is the people that you are playing the matches with. Also, the times that you are playing. If you play at really odd hours for your server, when say the majority of the people are going to be asleep, you're going to get people from all different servers with the cross-server matchmaking. So that's also something that can go into the effect that will affect your points. There's like the peak hours. If you're playing in North America at 5 p.m., you're going to be playing against a lot of other people in your region, a lot more real players, things like that. So, like I said, some people might be doing this without even knowing it. If you're just someone who unfortunately has to play with randoms all the time, it can be good though, because you'll often be the one doing the carrying. You'll be the one getting more kills. If you get knocked, you're pretty much considered dead. So at any rate, hopefully you guys understood what I was trying to say throughout this video. It comes down to the matchmake ranking. The people that you're playing with determine the difficulty of the lobby. Also, the times that you play will determine the difficulty of your lobby. Harder lobbies, and where more people are higher ranked, will often lead to more points, better fights. But playing with people that are at a much lower rank, you can often be the one to get more kills, but and more chicken dinners, but you will not get as many points. You will not be playing against players that are as good. And yeah, so like I said, there are pros and cons to doing this. Some of you that have to unfortunately play with randoms all the time, you guys might be doing this and not even know it. Know exactly about the matchmaking ranking system and how it all works. Hopefully you guys understood the video though. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you guys leave it a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Comments, questions, or concerns, leave those down in the comment section, and all the links to my socials are down in the description. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, but until the next video, this has been Riggs.